What's going on YouTube? Trucking Life here again. If you're in the market to buy a truck, here's some things you can look for on a truck. You know, when you first approach it, you know, you don't need a mechanic to really do this stuff right here. You can't do this yourself. You want to buy a used truck preferably, you can do this with a new truck too, because they have leaks and all that stuff too. But all right, when you're looking to buy a truck, you also want to check to make sure these 5-inch header clamps is good. Check the seal around the top of the motor if you're able to see it. Some engines you can't see it on, but you know, this particular engine you can see it on. Check the seals to make sure there's no oil leaking out of there. Check for oil all up in here. Check your dipstick down at the base. Sometimes they crack and oil be leaking from down there. Check your steering gearbox, pivot arm, and your drag link. You can grab this sometimes and just shake it. If it moves, that means it's going bad on you. If it's kind of sturdy, it's hard to move, but it still move a little bit, don't worry about it. It's okay. Check your leaf springs. Check inside, check the brakes down there, inside of there. Check your the slack adjuster, make sure you got pin stuff in like a regular pre-trip. Make sure the brake stuff is good. Of course, you check your fan on this side, check your belts on this side. Check your, I guess that's the air, the radiator. Make sure they ain't got no dents or dings in it. Now this is all before you buy the truck. You know, check your fuel filter housing unit, of course. This is very important right here. I almost forgot. Before I go here, I'm gonna go here. Always pull your dipstick out and check the oil on the dipstick. See, mine black, I need an oil change, but hey, it ain't milky color or it ain't kind of white or gray. If it's a milk color or white or gray, that means the coolant mixing with the oil, which means want the head going in it or something going bad inside the motor. The oil should not be milky color, a milk color or cream color. It should always be black, brown, or light brown. If you just got to change, maybe light brown. And check your coolant too. Don't just check this way. Look inside of it, get a sample of it out, and make sure it's not mixed with black. Because if it's mixed with black, that means oil mixing with the coolant, which also could be a problem, which is a major problem. You don't want them problems. It's a bad motor. Engine recap on the engine. You check it for oil leaks, anything leaking anywhere on the engine. Check your hoses. I got a hose up there. That's a coolant hose. So if it's coolant leaking, it'll be leaking through that hose. The reservoir, make sure it ain't leaking. And check your oil hoses. Power steering pump. Make sure there's no fluid around there. Make sure you check all that stuff. Always check the shocks. If they bad, have them change them out before you buy them. You can tell if they bad because they be like, you'll see it leaking right here. It'll be leaking right there. Same thing with the brake stuff on this side, same thing on the other side. You check it and make sure it's good. Check all your hoses. It's got a hose right here. 2 hoses right there. Of course, I told you to check that from the other side. It's a hose at the bottom, coming off the radiator, and it goes right there to the bottom of the water pump. Check the hose, check all your hoses. Check your turbo, make sure you no oil line right there. You can't see it. Let me try to get in there. It's a little oil drain line in there. Make sure that oil drain line in it coming from the turbo is not leaking. Sometimes they leak and it goes down here. See it? It goes down to that right there. Make sure that's not leaking. That's a turbo oil drain line. You look for that stuff. Look for the turbo on any truck and look for the oil drain line of the turbo. Make sure it's not leaking. You come to the back of the truck. You want to check your drive shaft. Check your bearing housing on the drive shaft. Make sure you got no cracks in there. Check your drive shaft all the way to the front, all the way to the back, and put your hand on it and shake it. Get up under there and shake it. If it moves, you got a bad drive shaft or a bad bearing housing. The drive shaft shake, that means something going wrong somewhere. Either the yokes are going bad or the drive shaft's going bad themselves. You get to get under the truck and grab the drive shaft with your hands and shake it from front to back. Of course, you know, you check your tires. tires are wearing, the leaf spring bushings is going bad. The tires like got like a swerving, wavy thing on them. If you're about to buy a used vehicle, that means the bearing, the bushings and the leaf springs are going bad, or the alignment is off. One of the two. It's kind of hard to tell. You have to get it checked out to really see. So you check all your bushings right here. Check your airbags, make sure there ain't no leaks in them. You can hear if they're leaking inside. Spring hangers. These are the bushings I was talking about. They bad, they be shiny in there, and then move, which will cause the tires to wear a certain way. Also, YouTube, when you start the truck up, make sure no black, constant black. You know, some trucks smoke a little black when they first start, but blue or white smoke. It's constantly smoking, it means your turbo could go bad, it's going bad, your injectors go bad, turbo wastegate actuator going bad, exhaust manifold could be losing pressure and going bad, messing up. So, yeah, just make sure you check the stack when you start it up. When somebody hit the gas while they're in the truck, you look back here and look at the stack. When you hit the gas, if it's blowing up blue or black smoke, then you might not want to buy that vehicle. I mean, you don't need a mechanic to look at that stuff. That's basic stuff. You can look at visible stuff. Now, if you want to do dyno testing and all that stuff, you get that done too. A dyno test when they send the truck off and get it pressurized test to make sure everything holding its pressure like it's supposed to. The injector's firing like it's supposed to. Turbo operating where it's supposed to operate at. They can put it on the machine too. You want to be careful. Remember I told you about the milky oil? The way they can kind of get around it, because they'll change the oil right before they sell it to somebody, and it'll be kind of brownish. They won't run it while it's sitting on the lot. So you be careful with that too. So another way to check that is they can't change the coolant like that. They could, but I don't think they're going. A lot of people don't even check the coolant. Off the jump, buying a truck on your own, a used truck. These are basic things you want to check before you purchase the truck. This right here should prevent a lot of stuff, a lot of issues. This stuff right here you can see off the bat, and it'll help you out in your buying your truck experience. So, alright YouTube, Trucking Life, I'm out. Hope this video was helpful. Hit the share button. Somebody be benefit from this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.